Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk about moral strength and character. And I'll tell you, the first thing you need to remember, and I mention this quite often, I believe, I was never a woman or a young girl, and what I share is my experiences. This is what it is. And what I share is I experience things, I observe it, and this is what I see. Right or wrong, I don't know. I look for somebody to clarify it. And once I get it clarified, well then I'm more sure of it. But until then, I'm really not all that sure of it. And how this all applies to moral strength and character is, I do not believe anyone is born with this stuff. I don't believe anybody is gifted with this stuff. I believe it's our experiences. And the rich and privileged, they can still have, good, strong morals and good character. And if you've noticed, they're not all like that. Talking about the rich and poor, or the rich and privileged. They're not all like that. And they're not all evil. And what it is their experiences is what does it. And I believe those experiences consist of hardships and crisis. And not only the hardships and crises that this particular person bears, but it's also what they witness. And also what it is, the people that they help to get through hardships and crisis. Now, there's a line there because people will think, well, you're going to be helping these people, giving them money, and we need money. I'm in a crisis. I'm in a hardship. Give me money. And a lot of people think it's the generosity of the rich and privileged that gives them moral strength and character, and that is incorrect. If you're just giving money, then what it is, you're not helping the people that are really in need. If it's a money type situation, they can get through it. They can make money, they can make things work, and this type of stuff. It's money itself isn't going to do it. But what it is, and then when you put money and compassion, and you think that's going to do it, no, that's what I would believe, what I would understand as what they call them a bleedy heart liberal or something like that. I'm not into those kind of stuff, those kind of terms and stuff. But what I'm saying is, I know there's some people that think, they've got a problem of having money. And so by sharing some of that money, then that makes them good. And no, it doesn't work like that. And that's what I'm saying. It's what you experience. So like Haiti, some of the ones have been to Haiti, Katrina and New Orleans. This type of stuff, it's nice. They need people to give not only money, but it's also nice when you give your time and your experience and knowledge. This is where I talk about the three-man militia. That's what makes the three-man militia so valuable. It's not the money you throw at it. It's you're putting your time. You're putting you into the situation with the two others. And while you're doing that, you're building relationships. And you're preparing to go into hardships and crisis. See, and so as you prepare, and then you get into it, you work your way through it, that's where you build your character. Character comes from, like I say, the experiences you've had. And the moral strength is when, and I've mentioned this before, is when you test your morals. Put your morals to the test. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I'll tell you the way I look at it. When somebody holds up whatever kind of religious publication they have, and they say, this is the moral thing to do, and it's right here and all this, I look at them as they're kind of kooky. The thing is, and I've talked about this, show me. Don't talk. Don't just hold your publication up and say, well, this is the right thing to do. No, show me. Let me see. Let me see what it is. That publication that you're holding is instructions. Instructions for you. Take those instructions and do something with it. And when I see it, what I talk about? Hardships and crisis. Once I see how you handle hardships and crisis, then I see your character. Your character is the reflection of what you really do believe. Your character is what it is you do, not this is the proper way. No. The proper way to live life is what you show me. If you illustrate that you are generous with money, and that's all, it shows me you're hollow. You're filled with money. Okay, the reason I say it like this is I'm in a world of extremes. And everything is obvious down here. I've said that. So, and I've got the poorest of friends. I've got the richest of friends. I've got married friends. I've got single friends. And I'm able to observe and watch and see what's going on. And I come to conclusions. Now, it was easier to come with the proper conclusion. I've made videos, I talk about this is what I come to the conclusion, and it was wrong. But it doesn't make any difference. It's what I see, it's the way I understand. If I understand wrong, correct me. But this is what it is I see. And like I say, before being here in this world of extremes, and I had my wife, in which she was from the world of extremes, she could explain to me what it is I'm seeing and why is it like that. But on the other hand, it was just more of the financial part is what she saw. Because like I say, she's from the upper end and she would stay on the upper end. Unlike me, I go all over. It doesn't make any difference to me. I see so much. And like I say, I see it. I get involved in it. I make it work. That's why I say I'm a problems. Solutions. I find solutions for problems. Now they might not be the easiest, but like I say, but that's what I know. But at least I have solutions. Look for solutions. So it's important. It's important that you get out of your comfort zone and put to work what it is you believe. Put it to the test. See if it holds water. And it doesn't necessarily have to be money. And anybody knows anything about me, I don't use money. I use my time, my efforts, my body, my person. I get involved. This is what makes things work. And when it comes to character, I have people say I have no character, and then I have other people say I have character. But it doesn't make any difference. Character is what other people see. If they don't see it, they don't see it. If they see it, they see it. Who cares? It's their judgment. It's their judgment. It's not like we do all of our stuff. So we're going to have a strong, outstanding character. There are some that do that. Politicians come to mind. They try to project character. They try to project it. But then there's some that just do what they do. It just happens to look like character to some people. And some people, it looks like the lack of character. And I'm a good example on that. I have, like I say, sometimes I draw weapons. And some people will look at me and say, well, you don't have any character. And then other people will say, you do. I really don't care. It doesn't make any difference. Character is one of those things that other people get. And so, and it's the same thing with the moral strength. You're not going to be right. I was wrong many, many times. That's what I was saying. The strength of someone that I trust helps me do the right thing. I normally, if I have time, I try to run it by somebody I trust. If it's somebody like before, my wife, I would run it by my wife. Because I say, she's more from the outside looking in. I'm the one that gets my hands dirty. I'm the one that gets involved. And why? Because I don't want her involved. My job is to protect her and the family. And it's not by getting them involved. But I do need their backing. But like I say, and that's where I'm back to, you got the three-man militia, and we have working with others. Like I say, now I have friends. I tell you, and I take information from all of them, but most of the information that I trust comes from my married friends. They're the ones that have, like I say, they've had more experience in hardships and crisis. And I say, I've got some friends not only that are married like that, but I say they're in the crisis business. Yeah, I mean, like firemen, policemen, military people. I trust what they say, and why? Because they've had their hands dirty. So, in other words, what I'm saying is, don't be scared to get your hands dirty. Don't be scared to put your morals to the test. Good morals will stand the test. Weak morals will get stronger. No morals, you're on your own. Think. Do what you think is right. And you can improve on it. Just like any plan at all. You need a plan, and then you can improve on it. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.